Live. Hey man, it's Thursday night. ATL Flag Football Podcast. And we back in the building. Took off last week for multiple reasons. I had to go to Virginia for a funeral, and I believe Mr. James Reese was partying.
Throw me under the bus. Yeah, I had I actually had some business to attend in the New Orleans Superdome.
Business to
We had
attend.
conferences every evening,
Yikes.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, inside of the dome. I was communicating with some professional, musicians and things of that nature.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotta use that one. I like that. Well, anyway, I was in VA, man, for a funeral. My husband passed away, and James was attending meetings. So anyway, man, it's ATL Flag Football Podcast, man. It's your boy Low, man, and got Mr. 5-Star Sports himself, Jay Reese, in the building. What up, James?
What's going on?
Enjoy your business conference there, brother?
I did, and so in talking about that, the entire weekend was really dope. It was Essence Fest, of course. I was there for that, the daytime and nighttime, and of course, I went to the concerts every night. And lots of different performers. A lot of them I'm seeing for the first time because I was not a big concert goer. So outside of Essence, I really don't go to concerts. Cardi B was there on Friday. She was the headliner.
Oh, really?
And listen, when I tell you a show,
Put on the show, huh?
Cardi B gave a show. I was just like, yo, I mean, she was doing it. And, the thing about her that really liked was she's just as genuine and real as you see how she was awesome. On Saturday night, Brandy and Monica was the headliner, but 68-year-old Babyface stole the show. I mean, at 68-year-old, so the thing about Babyface that he did was that he did about 5, maybe 6 of his songs. Then he was like, you know what? But I'm going to do some of the songs that I wrote. For the next hour, he was just covering songs that he wrote.
Wow. And
when he covered Bobby Brown's Don't Be Cruel album, because I didn't know he wrote that,
right,
the video was playing in the background. At 68, Babyface was in there hitting moves and steps. And I'm like, yo. I mean, like, he really was dancing.
Wow.
Not just a two-step.
Right.
So I was really impressed by that. But, and then Sunday night, first time ever seeing George Clinton in the P-Funk Parliament in Funkadelic. He was really enjoyable. But the headliner, well, before I get to that, Dougie Fresh was there.
Okay.
He performed, Too Short came out, Scarface came out, but he brought out Tevin Campbell came out. And you would have thought Tevin Campbell was the current #1 artist on the charts, the way the entire arena
I can see that.
just went literally crazy.
Yeah.
So then when he finished, he was about to leave, and Dougie Fresh came back and said, listen, I know you finished, and I know you did what you were supposed to do. But I really think the crowd would enjoy if you just did one more song. And the whole arena just started yelling, Tevin. And then, of course, he did Can We Talk?
Can We Talk? 100%.
And it just it was like, wow, you would have just thought, Chris Brown or something right there. But then to close it out, locally, hometown, T.I.
Oh, really?
With a 50-piece orchestra.
Whoa.
He did his entire session and catalog with a 50-piece orchestra playing the music.
Did he really?
Not a band, not the layover music for his tracks, a 50-piece orchestra.
No, he did that. He did that here.
It was dope.
In Atlanta. Yeah.
It was dope.
Yeah, super dope.
So to rank them all, so Babyface and Cardi would have been a 1 and 1A.
Okay.
Because Cardi just did it. But Babyface's catalog and the fact he was still doing what he was doing at 68 stood out.
Okay.
And then T.I., came in a clear second with Patty not really was out there letting people know, listen, I ain't dead yet. I still got it. So it was a dope. If you've never been to Essence Fest, don't make the mistake like I used to think it was just a hair show for women. It's not. It's a dope experience. But the concerts are amazing. I got my tickets when they were early.
Okay.
So the 3-day pass was $240. But you saw
so much.
At least 40 musicians.
Do they tell you who all was gonna perform prior to buying tickets?
When they first released it, they only released 5 people.
Okay.
And it was like ladies first. So they released Blair DeMonica, Patti LaBelle, Lotto Kalani, and Cardi B. That was all they released.
Okay.
So now, when we got there, they sent us the email and said, because you believed in us and trusted us and bought these tickets blindly, here are some extra perks for you. So we got VIP entrance to certain things. We got a copy of Michelle Obama's book. She was there.
Wow.
She sat down and had a conversation with Keke Palmer. It was hilarious. And so it was some perks that they gave us. So total great experience.
Wow.
The crowd was getting back to what it was because, last year there was the big debacle because the Africans had bought it and it flexed their muscles now because they've had it for a few years, but they flexed their muscles last year.
I remember.
And people went crazy.
Right.
So we didn't see any of that stuff this year. All that Jolliffe, all them little African flea market stuff, that stuff was gone. It was back to the normal.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, so that
sounds like a super dope concert.
It was. I mean, like I said, Dougie Fresh is still doing it like he was 25 years ago with the human beatbox. And it wasn't pre-recorded. They cut it off. He was right there with the mic. But I would be remiss if I missed Missy Elliott curated a tribute to Aaliyah. That thing was, I would highly suggest that you go research some of the clips. Maya was one of the performers. Chloe was one of the performers. Seven Streeter was one of the performers. It was about 5 or 6 ladies that they had coming out doing different things. And you couldn't, if you didn't know any better, you would have sworn every one of them was Aaliyah because of the way she had the looks.
Is that right?
And had it curated. It was, hands down, Missy did her thing on that. That was dope.
Wow.
Dope. So great experience.
Wow. Sounds like a heck of an experience.
It really was.
You just made me want to go see this concert more and more because Dwayne, you mentioned second. Dwayne got the wrong scores. He's moving them now.
5 Star Sports is not powered by anything but the Lord Jesus Christ. So what you see on your screen may be a reflection of something that we do not endorse. I'm sorry, you were saying?
Amen to that. Babyface has a concert coming with him and Shantae Moore.
Let me tell you, Angelo.
If you know about how I feel about Miss Shantae Moore.
I promise you.
I seen the little Cadillac conversation. I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah.
But I would go see it because his set was at least an hour and 20 minutes. He had a lot.
That just motivated me to go look for these tickets.
It was.
What was the date? What was the date on it?
Amazing.
It's August the 9th.
What day it fall on?
No, it's a Sunday.
Oh, really? That might be even better. Sunday might be better. Cause boy, I love me some Shantae Moore. Good Lord. Is it Wolf Creek?
Either that or the other.
Call Chris. I think you're right. I think it is at Wolf Creek. Yeah, I think you're right. This saw James' message. So, real quick. So James, couple major stories been going on across the headlines. We'll tap into two of them specifically real quick. We got number one. We got to talk about this.
Which one did I send you?
Oh, you sent the one.
I said I wanted to talk about.
You did.
Let me look and see. Which one did I send? Because I said I definitely want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Did I send about the boy and the
Yeah, it was about going on ships going on boat rides.
Okay, yeah.
That's that's the topic I was about to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we have this young man, what's the name again, Dwayne? Went on this boat ride with all his what's the little internet girl? She calls them cautions. He was on a boat. He was on a boat ride with a bunch of cautions, and he was the only black kid on the boat, probably in the whole area. And his phone made it back, but he didn't. And so now it's a big controversy. And I saw a thing today, man, a post, and it had what if the roles were reversed? You saw that?
Well, we already know what would happen.
They had three black kids and one
and
white kid in the picture.
They would have been in jail. There would have been an
For
investigation. There would have been all kinds of outrage.
For sure.
But I don't know if you saw this, but there was another incident the same weekend, I believe.
Yes.
And where they had left the black boy,
Yes.
took the life jackets, and were calling him all kinds of names,
Making
saying your
monkey
mama
sounds.
ain't looking for you, nobody cares. And the other raft with the white people, I'm glad they recorded it first. And they recorded what was going on, and then they went over there and got him and saved him. And then they go try to come, oh no, we were coming back for you. And I don't know if you caught it, but he said, I'm never going anywhere with y'all again. Ever. And it was like, no, we were gonna, no. But let me tell you, so I don't discriminate. Let me say that. I do not have, I'm not prejudiced, and I don't discriminate against them. However, because I know the teachings that some of them receive, I'm never going to put myself in a situation to be their victim. I had a frat brother who, his nickname was Spoon. He went to Virginia State. He's about 6'3", 6'4", really tall guy. He went out on a boat fishing trip with a group of wonderful people. And
I like that word, cautions.
then he came back and he had drowned. In water that he could have stood up in, it would not have covered him.
Really?
But when he got back, they told him he had drowned. And he was a great swimmer. Wow. And the water wasn't deeper than what he could stand up in. But he drowned. No alcohol in the system. I just don't subscribe to that notion and theory. I'm not doing it.
That particular case, it was ruled a drowning? Sheesh.
Yes. So I know about this all too often firsthand. And then another story came out following this. A young lady, a black girl, came out and said she had a similar experience where her friends took her out, left her out there, and took the life jackets and everything. And then when later on she showed up, they was like, what are you doing here? And the other one was like, I didn't know you could swim. Said that to her face.
Really?
I didn't know you could swim.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That was recorded?
Yeah.
Good
and
Lord.
so, I just, and again, no disrespect, no shade, but there are too many people that don't get taught what we think they're being taught, and they use these opportunities to show you. Because it happens all the time. It's just not garnering the attention that this particular case is garnering. But this has been happening. If you go back and look at a lot of these stories and posts, you'll see lots of people recount stories of these that's happened. It happens far too often.
All right.
Every wonderful person is not racist. Every wonderful person does not have hate in their heart for black people, but there are so many that do, and they hide. And, you know, Agent Orange has exposed a lot of them. So, yeah, I feel so bad for him, but I can't do it.
Yeah, it's a sad commentary, man. You feel for the family, and you can only hope they get justice, right? Because one of the kids' father is a judge. Another one of the kids' aunt is a big-time attorney. You know, so when people say they lowered up, well, they lowered up. It was easy because it was already in the family.
Yes, but thank God for the young lady who stepped up and said she's going to be cooperating with the police.
I heard that.
And she came forward. And there would be nothing to come forward about and cooperate if nothing was wrong. You know, we don't need for no lawyers or any of that type of stuff. Just say, hey, this is what
I won't say thank God for it just yet. Let's see what she has to say. Because her cooperation could be, he left.
That ain't what, no, that's not what she said.
Well,
She said that when she left, he was safe. And he had met back up with them.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
See, I ain't heard that.
She said that part.
Okay.
So now they've tracked to those people being the last ones to see him alive. So now we hopefully nobody gets to her with all that power that the other four have. And the threats don't make their family succumb. But
yeah, I know a guy that knows the family very, very closely. He actually sent me a picture of one of the kids was on the boat and his uncle, and he's really good friends with him. And but he also said clearly, this is a powerful group of people. You know what I mean? And they come from deep pockets. So he said, you know, I would not be surprised if it's gonna take something major for them not to rule this as a drowning. You know what I mean? But we all know something ain't clean in this here water.
mm-hmm.
So but you know, you got Ben Crump involved, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, so it's gonna garner some attention. Hopefully it keeps the police officers and the investigators. You want to hope that they bring in an agency, and it's not just the local police department. That's what you really want to hope. So then it gets the real in-depth investigation that it takes, you know. So, but God bless that young man's family, and but it's it's one of those things that we got to, again, another one of those lessons that we got to teach our kids that other people don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
It's another one lesson we gotta look out for our kids that they don't have to. So.
Yes, sir.
I enjoyed it, Brother Sapp. I appreciate you, man. You know what I mean? It's very rare that people live up to their bets, brother, and I appreciate you.
Thanks, refreshed. You see something?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Oh, I see him there.
Yeah. But the other major topic, James has been going crazy on social media, man.
It's two, but
Mr.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Mr. Tigger.
Mr. Tigger.
Now, James, you had a lot to say about old Tigger before. Has your opinion swung a little bit? What you thinking now about Mr. Tigger, seeing that his wife has now been arrested for kidnapping? And after you saw the video, what's your thoughts after seeing the video?
After seeing the video, it was 100. It was 180. I was gonna say 360, but no, it's 180.
Okay.
Because this was a clear setup. This was clear setup. Stop stepping on her when we clearly see he's not stepping on her.
Feet planted on the ground, on the floor.
You take her to the ground when we clearly see she dropped to the ground. The fake hollering.
The scream.
Oh my God. I thought they were about to come out with some Oscars and, give her the Academy Award because that was crazy. That was crazy. And I think their plan backfired. I don't think that's the reaction they thought they would get by releasing that. And I don't think that they thought we would. I mean, they didn't look at that.
You think they released it?
Yes. I think they released
that was dumb.
He didn't have it. They had it.
They did.
I think they released it to try to support the claim.
Make it look bad on
But
him.
when you see that, it was like, What are we doing here? How did you even arrest him for this?
How did you arrest him for this?
What is the charge? What we not charging her with strong arm robbery? Cause I mean she took it.
Clearly.
She took it. She ain't had no weapon, but she took
And
it.
refused to give it back.
You know? And all he said, give him a phone, it's over with. Theft. You know? So I mean, I see charges for her. But Mr. Tigger, please. Mr. Tigger. I'm sorry. This is your stepson. When did he become Mr. Tigger?
Mr. Tigger.
So now you won't. That was the son.
I told you.
He wanted us to know exactly who this was. That was a setup by all means. But have you seen? Because you know the internet don't waste no time.
Internet, the best investigators in the world.
Did you see the spoof of the one with the long blonde hair?
Yeah.
With the fishing rod in the
Fishing
phone.
rod.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Not to make fun of that situation, but that was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
But yeah, I mean, you know, and then you do all of this, baby, and you got warrants out?
Got warrants.
You got warrants?
Now, Orlando just said she left a kid in the car while she went to the casino. I ain't know about that. That's another.
That's why I said, Tigger, I don't know how this nigga ain't find this stuff out.
He knew, unfortunately, because the ex told him. No, her ex told Tigger.
Which
And he
one? Because
refused.
another one, like Gay just said, she got another dude sitting in jail for 11 years. Is the ex after him?
No, the one he was with before this told Tigger, called Tigger, told him. And Tigger refused to believe it and refused to entertain it.
Is that right?
He came out and told him what she was going to do.
Ain't none that good.
Uh-uh.
Ain't none that good. And then she got to do, y'all saw the one about she got to do it in jail for 11 years.
Yeah,
and he
that's
said,
what somebody just pointed out.
And they said that the dude, mama said he been claiming his innocence from day one. And she, you know what I mean? It's like, and now it's got, I hope they reopen this case because you got to look at it.
You got to.
And now she in jail for kidnapping. She thought she was just, man.
Yeah. So.
Can't ignore the red flag. Can't ignore the red flag. Oh, that's facts, man. That's facts, man. And they show them red flags, male or female. The flags be there. It just Joker choose to ignore them. That's why I've made a long time model. I told y'all this a long time ago, Dwayne. Jane, I promise on anything, man. If when I was single, man, if a woman hung up the phone on me, that was the end of our relationship. Just that simple. You could not even hang up the phone. You hung up the phone on me. You just told me we no longer have anything to talk about. You better say, hey, I'm about to hang up. But if I hit click, okay. And I done left some dimes. Hey, man. Hey, I don't play the game, man. I'd be like, folk be getting hit. It's like, man,
I know.
I can't do
for
it, bro.
For me, I ain't calling you back. If anything, you're going to have to call me back with an apology.
What?
But I ain't calling you back. You hang up. I'm saying what? You hang up on me, that'll be the last conversation we have until you call me back.
Hey, man.
You know, people have lost business associations by hanging up on certain people. Why would we watch that? Yeah, but moving right along. Yeah. She gonna get what she deserved. Thankfully.
I don't know how he got with that crook, Gates, but I know he regretting this jump, man. And I've been saying the jump all week. I've still yet to see a picture that make me be like that. I can see. I ain't seen one yet. I ain't seen one yet.
She's very
that make
basic
me
and
like,
average. You know.
Hey man, you were dating Rudy Huxtable.
We ain't saying she ugly, but she ain't the cat's meow.
Oh man, poor Tigger.
But yeah,
he had to step down. I think
Yeah,
I don't know how this is. You know what I mean? I know a while back you said you doubted gonna be back on the show. They gave him one more chance, but then I guess after the second chart, they took him right. He went on and they took him right back off.
Yeah, but I mean, I think with this now,
then he got a shot.
He got a shot, but
I think
be
a while, but the publicity.
I think some time got to pass.
Yeah, the negative
because
publicity.
Even
so strong.
though, right, based on what we're seeing, there's really nothing negative. They're just lies. You know, I just think you just let this cool down. You know, or maybe put him on an affiliate. You know, but yeah, he'll be cleared.
Her getting locked up for the kidnapping definitely gonna help his case.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
He definitely gonna use that
For sure.
Definitely.
For sure.
Wow. But there was one after, and you said two, but there was one other that was on my mind. Is he dead?
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
The Kentucky senator.
Oh, he been. I mean, he been.
No, they're saying so. There's people that believe that he's dead, and there's covering up. They're
I
covering.
believe
up.
that. But let's face facts. He's been gone.
Yeah, we know that.
They just taking advantage of the situation. They don't want to let go of that seat.
Yes.
They taking all. They making all the decisions. They've been doing that, John.
So did you hear the release?
It's a shame they've allowed to go this far.
Did you hear that there was a 911 call that was released today, where somebody from his house called the police to have the ambulance rushed out because there's somebody here having a heart attack, and that's the day they came and got him, and he went to the hospital and hasn't been seen since.
Is that right?
They released the audio from that today. I listened to it earlier.
But I mean, the last time you saw the dude was at a podium and couldn't, and was just there. He was just there. You know what I mean? It's like they're taking full advantage of it, and shame on that party for even allowing this junk. They should have been. Had it been a Democrat, bruh, they'd have been demanded that seat.
Yeah, most definitely.
Been demanded that seat.
Definitely.
So
but I think, and then the fact that he's supposed to be going through all his wife then left, taking trips to China, while he's in here fighting for his life. So the conspiracy says that he's dead. They're just covering it up to keep hold to that seat.
That's all it is. That's all it is. But that's how that game is played, though. Casey, I don't play it either. My girl ain't even allowed to let a dude hold the store door open for her. I know that, right, Gates?
What about, can teammates have conversations with her, Gates? That's inside. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I sure didn't know that. Well, good deal, man. Very interesting stuff has been going on since our last visit here. So, James, since we were here last, we completed week 4?
Yes.
Is that right? Week 4.
We completed week 4.
We haven't had a chance to go through week 4 results.
No, we didn't.
And we're coming into week 5 this week, the final week of the season. And you still got a lot of teams still probably mathematically alive, too.
We do.
So this should be interesting, huh? So take us through... Casey, don't get me kicked out the lead.
Oh, I knew you knew what I was talking about.
So let's run through the results, man, of week 4 of season. What season we in again? 14 5-Star Sports.
And I was thinking about how I was going to do this, but I'll probably do it in the fall. But this is actually our 10th year anniversary. August will be 10 years.
Is that right?
Of actively.
Wow.
Yeah, we started in 2016 in
Wow.
April.
How about that?
So, let's see. Where do we go from here? All right. So, week 4, we opened up with okay. Opened the day at 9 a.m. with a good shootout, I guess, for flag football terms. We had Georgia Elite versus 1UP. Angelo and Dwayne took Georgia Elite in that matchup. Billy took 1UP. Angelo still not sold on the name. Billy was.
Where's Billy at? Billy on here?
Yeah, he commented. He was up here. He's not on the screen, but he's here.
That's that blank box. That's Billy.
Oh, Billy, did you turn your camera off?
Yeah, I turned it off for a moment.
Billy, say something.
I did, but y'all can't hear me. Oh, there you go.
Okay, we hear you now. Okay. Won't see you, but we hear you. So this game let us know that we was in for a treat. This was a surprisingly competitive game. I think Well, lots of people have underestimated One Up. And I think coming to this game, Georgia Elite probably was overlooking them slightly and allowed them to get a little bit of momentum in this game. But you know, Georgia Elite with their veteran presence versus One Up's new presence was able to match them every time they scored. So I mean, this was a triple score game on both sides. So it came down to the end, and that extra point is oh yeah, extra points can do it for you. And this game was won 20-19 by One Up. They came out. They were ready. They were competitive. They competed. They went back and forth. And the extra point Georgia Elite missed cost them. So
they have a kicker, don't they?
Georgia Elite has a kicker. One Up doesn't. So I think the quarterback dedicated that game to Lo. And see. So Billy starts the day off with an early win.
Okay.
I don't think Georgia Elite's kicker's been there a while.
Yeah, you're right.
One Up.
And so then in the next game, we had One Up and OTF.
Sapp said corner route thrown at the end of the game. Oh wow. One Up had a bomb to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And for what I was saying, that's their game too. Their game is the deep ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said he wanted to show it off earlier in his career, but his coaches didn't believe in him.
And they said he threw it too.
We didn't play One Up.
No. We're not there. I made that mistake. The next game we had OTF and Georgia Elite.
Okay.
I think OTF was coming in still coming in off of a 3-game week the prior where they lost to 9 players. And they were still
No.
over there.
We had the ball for 3 plays the whole game.
We can't hear you, Billy. Turn them up.
We only had the ball for 3 plays that whole game.
Wow, they dominated y'all like that?
You said 3 plays?
No. Yes, 3 plays. So we scored on defense and special teams. They held the ball so long and the refs helped them. We only got to have the ball for 3 plays.
Okay. So they only had the ball for 3 plays.
And we were negative 15 yards and still won the game.
God dog.
No. I'm talking about the game you lost to 4-4 with their 9 players.
Oh, no, I'm talking about with Georgia Elite.
I ain't got to that game yet, Billy. But
You just said it.
You did say Georgia.
No, I said they came in off of a loss to 9 people, and then he jumped in and said we had 3 plays. So I was thinking you talking about that game.
Hold on.
You talking about
we
this
won.
game.
We beat YB after 4-4 though.
Yeah. So I guess he didn't. That's the end of that one. OTF won that game 14-12.
Against who? Because all that talk, I'm confused. Who?
Georgia Elite. Right? I'm trying to leave my build up. He butting in.
Okay.
But yeah, so OTF beat Georgia Elite 14-12.
Okay.
So unfortunately, Georgia Elite took 2 straight losses to start the week off. But
we scored on the opening kickoff.
And Angelo took OTF. Dwayne, you took Georgia Elite. So
Dwayne started 0-2.
You starting out 0-2, buddy. The next game, it was Georgia Raiders versus One Up. We had a unanimous consent that, of course, Georgia Raiders would win that game until they didn't. Until they got donutted by One Up. Couldn't move the ball, couldn't do anything with the ball. One Up just was like, we're going to show Angelo that our name and our newness doesn't count. We are here. And once again, their quarterback had a point to prove because he felt like you was going to be here to talk about this. And he was like, I got something for you. So.
Well, let me say this about the Raiders, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Raiders made it. It's their team. They do what they want to do. Mm-hmm. But when they switch the quarterbacks out,
Mhm.
they're not the same team. You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
like I think the kid, they got one. I think he should stay at the top, but they keep switching him to the back, and I just think it's bad. They just
Which
don't-
one is that?
What's his name? Ziggy.
Mhm.
I think Ziggy is the better head guy.
So you know,
And every time they
that's
put him at the
Ziggy
side,
was playing that whole game.
they don't play well. Seems to me, huh?
Ziggy was quarterbacking most of that game.
Oh, the game I saw, he was the second. He was the second
yeah,
quarterback.
and you know that's a qualm that I've had with them for a while. Is that Ziggy's not gonna run and be flashy, but he's shifty and he has the knowledge. And I often say to them like, stick with Ziggy, and it's like you always
They would definitely. They would not have beaten us with the other guys. they beat it because Ziggy kept making doggone those moves.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they beat us.
And so that's why I say sometimes, you can't keep looking for the next best thing when you got what's best for you right now. But
They were making a lot of
needless to say,
mistakes
they
in the
lost
receiver.
to one up 12-zip. Next game you had
So one up went 2-0.
one up went 2-0. You had OTF and fully loaded. Everybody picked OTF.
That's who Anton.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, Anton we won up too.
Y'all only got 2 of your people over there. Oh, maybe 3, because there's somebody else I think that might be over there. Yeah. And they were like, we gonna show Angela. Okay. Yeah, so OTF and fully loaded. There was not a lot to see there, unfortunately. That was a 28-6 drudging. But Charles was not pleased with the performance of that game, and he let his players know that was not acceptable. In the
Who played quarterback for them in that game, Billy? For
They mixed it up, but
in fully loaded.
Fully loaded.
what's his name?
He's not playing.
What's his name that was there was quarterbacking a lot.
Terrell?
No, Terrell was like a third quarterback.
So there was somebody else.
He only went to quarterback like twice. It was what's his name? The bigger guy.
Charles?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
see, Charles. Oh, okay.
That now.
He was there
now-
talking
now
crap
that
at the
explains- That better
podcast.
explains the score.
Okay.
Shard said it was Terrell.
I thought it
Well,
was
Terrell only did a little bit.
Yeah.
But I know it wasn't Bankhead because his arm, he got hit earlier in the season and while he was throwing and it messed up. You getting hit in the middle of your throw, that can really damage your elbow in throwing. And that's what happened to him. So he's been sitting at that position for a while. But they just didn't look good, and Charles let them know.
That was a surprising score. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of surprised when I saw that score.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't surprised who won, but I was just surprised the score.
We were on all cylinders.
28. Yeah, that's not normal for.
Right.
You wouldn't have expected that. Now the next game was Shockwave and Fully Loaded. This was a surprising score too.
It was.
It was an extremely surprising score.
It really was.
I guess like they told that old man with the fishing rod, you gotta be faster than that. You gotta be quicker than that. Cause like I said, Charles got on them and he really jumped on them and got in their butt and told them he not having that the next game. So of course the next game there was Shockwave and that was Fully Loaded. For some reason Billy doubted y'all in this game. So Billy took Fully Loaded while you and Dwayne took, Shockwave.
Yeah, give me that W.
And but it was so funny. Charles, I heard him under the tent talking to his team. He's like, I ain't mad at you. And then he came out and said something right after that totally contradicted the statement that I ain't mad at you. And I went over there and I poked fun at him about it. But so they came out in this game, seemed to be clicking on all cylinders. Defense stepped up. They came out to make an example of you guys, and at 12-0, I think the example was made that you took them lightly.
Clicking on all cylinders is a stretch. They scored it was 6-0 most of the game. They scored on 4th and goal, hit the center. After I told which person to get the center, and they didn't. So he was wide open, and then they scored at the end, last play of the game. They won the game. I never take away from anybody. They won the game. But I can honestly say I haven't seen us play that bad in a long time, particularly offensively. But we look really, really bad. I ain't gonna lie. It looks so bad. it looks so bad. Their defense, they did good. They did a good job. But they won the game. Yeah, what it is.
Okay. All right. Dwayne, anything you have to say about the beatdown?
Beat down.
Listen, I can't spare them just because they might, I gotta
Right.
treat it just like I gotta dog out my team when I gotta dog them out. I can't spare.
No, we look horrible. We look horrible. They did what they're supposed to do. Ain't no question.
So the next game
Charles came over there and let us know at the end of the game too.
we had Georgia Raiders at LOZ. LOZ, of course, have been dead in the water. That ship sunk. Won't no more. All the life rafts was gone. It was over. Everybody took Georgia Raiders in that game. And when you know it, LOZ came to play. LOZ didn't look like the unrecognizable team we've seen earlier this season. Actually, Georgia Raiders looked more like LOZ that we remembered. And LOZ looked like the Raiders that took out Swamp Bucks 38-0.
Yeah.
LOZ took this game 28-8.
Hey man, I'm gonna say this, man. Real talk. I told Trey after the game Sunday, I say, man, I don't know who pissed you off or what got into you, man. But when I say Trey was in a zone Sunday, Sunday, Trey was slinging that ball all over the field, man. He was making some throws. It was the old Trey, man.
I can tell you who pissed him off because I sat there and watched.
I've seen Trey look in a long. Trey was on point Sunday.
Oh yeah, he was upset.
Hey, see, I didn't know that.
I just watched it.
I just know Trey was in a zone, man. I said, God, he was making throw after throw. Yeah, so that Trey right there is a problem.
It was at Raiders' expense
because that Trey right there is a problem.
True beat down. So all of you took an L on that one for LOZ felt disrespected. So
we see you, Big John. We see you, Big John. We see you, man. John, let everybody know too.
Yeah, he was actually here. That was your week off, right?
Yeah.
And they were all here, and John said what he said.
Yeah, I saw it.
The next game on the agenda was a controversial game with an asterisk by it. This was, and anybody that watched this game, Rashad, you were there. You can talk about it. There was a lot of people that watched this game. The Life of Sin versus Shockwave. Now,
The Life of Sin won that game.
I'm going to put an asterisk by this game because I watched this game and I saw something that I did not agree with the call on the play.
That's
and
my
because
point,
of the magnitude,
Now, Shaw was talking about Ziggy took the 4-1. Ain't one. That's my point, Shaw. Go ahead. That's my point already.
Oh, you talking about DJ? Okay,
They're different. They just look better with Ziggy. I'm just telling you.
So and okay, now that you pointed that out, we can pause that other one real quick. So they go with DJ has the athleticism that they want, but Ziggy has the mentality they need. And I remember when we had we had Havoc one game, and they took Ziggy out to put this little young boy in that was running all over the place, throwing the ball consistently to the other team. After they were up by like 3 touchdowns, he was just letting it fly to the other team, and they ended up losing. And I'm a Ziggy fan for that team. So nothing wrong with DJ, but Ziggy just got what they need upstairs right now. Maybe they should run some type of double system, maybe some Batman or whatever, but don't take that ball off the field. But back to the controversy of the week. For all intents and purposes, well, let me be clear, there would have been a play left, but Life of Sin was pummeling Shockwave. Shockwave was on life support the same way that 5 Women Contact Fly put up out there. It was all over. There was basically no time left, really. And Life of Sin was up 8-6. That game should have been over. But then there was a call made that changed the entire landscape of the day. I think we might have had some special guests without this call. There was a last man call. Now, I've spoken with Angelo afterwards. Angelo said he didn't see it, so he couldn't say one way or the other. I think Rashad can comment on it because we were like right beside each other when it happened. And the fact that there was 2 other defenders there, that just was not the right call. So I have to say that. I'm sorry. It just wasn't the right call. But needless to say, the holding was the right call. Now, if they don't make that holding call, I think Dwayne probably would have bust 8 blood vessels on the field that day. Because that's probably a textbook definition of holding with a picture. But it still shouldn't have been last man. We should have seen Amos with the ball one last time to have them a chance to either make some magic or Life of Sin get their first win. And I think without last man, Life of Sin might have pulled that win out, Angelo. But we can only speculate at this point because
I think if my aunt had nuts, she'd be my uncle. That's what I think. I think one man. Let's talk about how many defenders.
Was she born with nuts?
Let's talk about how many defenders was around the receiver when he caught the ball. Let's talk about how one man caught the ball over 1, 2, 3 people. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about your defensive positioning when the ball's thrown on the lap.
All of that
we can talk about a whole lot of
all of that was horrible. I mean, all of that thing. But then, like hold on one second, Dwayne.
And it was holding.
No, I'm gonna give me one.
Literally running away from him, and he's holding, he's restricting it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the other guys were in front of him trying to take the.
No, there was one person behind him, and I think they gave up because of that. But
they did what?
Let me say this.
They did what? Gave up.
John Victor. There is a rule on last man, John Victor. It's just that the people, unfortunately. So here's the rule.
We just had a last man rule in a YB game about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I was there. I watched it.
It's the rule. It's written in purpose. If the player is inside the 20, there's no one in the clear path of him in the goal line. It's not reasonable to believe that there was anybody close enough to be able to catch him. You give him the last man. And he was inside the 20, but the clear path to the goal line and the reasonability that he wouldn't have been caught is where I have to question that because there were other defenders there. But nonetheless, I think Life of Sin, but I always tell people, if you can't learn nothing else, you could have learned from Angelo. Know the rules so you can know when to protest, when to challenge, and when things work in your advantage.
Yeah, you got it every week.
And that play, they came to me after the fact. But after the game is over, of course, we know there's no more challenge. There's no more protest. Huh? No. They could have challenged and had all 3 of them. So here's the thing. All of the referees have to agree that it was a last man.
They came together in a huddle, James. So that's what I'm still trying to figure out what you're talking about. That's what I'm trying to figure out. And there was no film either.
I know there wasn't film.
All three do not have to agree. if one or two did not see it,
Oh, no.
and then they have to go with the person that actually
If
saw
nobody
it.
saw it,
Thank you.
if they say they didn't see it,
Okay.
that's different. You're right.
That's the rules,
but
ladies and gentlemen.
What I'm saying, when I mean agree,
I understand
you
what you're
can't
saying.
say
I just want to make
it
sure people make it
was,
clear.
and then I say it wasn't.
Correct.
That can't happen. If
Correct.
that's the case,
And
then it's not.
And that didn't happen.
But if all three of us say it was, then it was. If one person said it wasn't and two people said it was, it wasn't. But again, I'm just pointing out, Dwayne, that a lot of times people come to me after the fact asking things that they should have done in the current game, but it's too late. There could have been a protest on that. You could have protested the interpretation of the rule. And that's when I could have come in with the exact rule, explained things, had a different conversation. But I'm just explaining when I'm addressing Vikstrom's comment. That's why I said that. But if it was a rookie ref out there, they asked. That is true too, Rashad.
But the point of that is what? Whether he's a rookie or whether he's a veteran, the question to that ref was, did you see anyone past the receiver? Was there anybody past the receiver that could have made a play? His answer was no.
No, he didn't. That is correct.
So it didn't matter who the ref was. My point to his statement. You know what I mean? So hey, it is what it is. Y'all can put you know you
Shockwave got a win on that.
There
one.
you go.
They did win, but I'm sure Life of Sin would like to have that game back.
Life of Sin and Life of Sin is not that bad of a team. They just have to understand the game, but they're not that bad of a team. They got a lot of athletes on that team. I ain't gonna lie. I hadn't seen them play a whole game, but they got a lot of athletes over there. If they stick together, they'll be okay.
Oh, snap. Okay. That didn't work.
Butterball's son, was he the ref? I don't know who Butterball's son is, but what would you want him to say, Shard? You know what I mean? He asked him a question. What would you want him to say? You know what I'm saying? Would you want him to say something he did see or didn't see? I disagree with that, Shard, because Ed broke the entire rule down to him when they were huddled up. I heard it. He explained the entire rule to him, and then he asked him a simple question. Did you see another defender past him? He said no. So I don't know what you're talking about. It was a question, and Ed explained to him. And bigger than that, and I explained it to James as well, they asked the captain of the other team, hey, do you want to come in so you can get explanation so you can make your decision? He said no.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to know nothing.
That goes back to what I was saying about
cuss this team out.
Knowing the rules, knowing when to challenge. You can't get upset.
So what you want to say? It was one. Everybody be talking about Angelo. They just get. I didn't have to argue. I didn't argue. Who can say I argued that call out there?
You did.
Not one person can say I didn't say a single solitary word. I just stood there because I knew I didn't see it. Mm-hmm. So I didn't say a word.
But you also knew too that regardless what.
I know
there was another play coming after.
100%. 100%.
But shout out to Life of Sin for, giving them all they could handle. And, we'll give you a moral win. You tried. But, and then the last game of the day, you had Life of Sin and LOZ.
They don't look at that, Gates. They just, like you said earlier in the post, I saw your post last week. It's just the name. They don't look at 85% of our teams brand new. We have expectations, and we accept it. You know what? And we accept those expectations. Facts.
We had, like I said, Life of Sin and LOZ. Everyone took LOZ in that game. I think Life of Sin probably was still furious by the other game and just didn't quite.
Yeah, they got knuckling up against their own players on the sideline.
Yeah, and so
that'll throw your whole game off.
In the LOZ game, they just didn't quite have it together, so they lost that game. It was only 12-6. But I think had they not had that situation happen, secured the victory against y'all, that would have given them a different perspective going in. They might have come away 2-0. but we can only speculate at this point. They went 0-2. Moving right over to the other side of the field of the bracket. Oh, wait a minute. So on that side of the day, Angelo, you went 4-4. Dwayne, you went 3-7. And Billy,
That don't equal up.
one.
I went 4-4. That's 8. You said 3-7. That's 10.
Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not right. I think I put the wrong number down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6-4.
6-4. That makes more sense.
Okay. Yeah, you went 6-4. Billy went 6-4, and Dwayne, you went 3-7. Rough day. Rough day.
How did I go 6-4?
Because you lost 4 games.
I had the win. No, but I had the win over Shockwave. And then I had the win.
But Shar, if they wasn't holding him, what would he have done though? If they didn't hold that man around his waist, you know what I mean? That's what you gotta look at. Because remember, they never pulled his flag. I mean, they just held him up.
Oh, I see what I did. I put yours in the wrong spot. No, Billy lost the 2 Raider games.
That's it.
And that's it.
He went against y'all on everything else. He got the 1-up game over y'all. He took fully loaded against y'all. Yeah. Billy was 8-2.
That's right.
Now he got the game over us, number 1. That shouldn't have happened. Other than that, just the game.
And
difference.
then y'all picked Georgia Elite and Billy
he
picked 1-up.
Yeah.
So that was it.
Okay.
His only 2 losses were the Raiders. Then on the next side, we have opened up the day with 404 versus YB. I think at that point, coming into this week, I think, there were very low expectations for 404 at this point. I think people thought that, it was coming to an end on their, storied history in 5-star. But they brought back, an old legend. Dre came back last week, got his, arm warmed up, came out there, and was ready to play. And they did not have 9 people this week. And that was a good game. And they took that game 13-7.
Over YB?
Over YB. And every one of you guys picked YB. So YB was looking very susceptible. Then in the next game, you had YB and the crew. All of you guys took YB. Let me just say, if our center was there, might have been a different outcome. I know we took the opening drive down inside probably the 5-10 yard line. And then the center snapped it about 20 yards back over Mohead.
That's the worst.
We had about 6 snaps of a 15 to 20 yards over Mohead in that game. Like, I mean, we
I hope he there this week. The same center.
When
Most
no, our center was late, so we just had to make an adjustment.
Oh, okay.
And on one, we got an interception in the end zone. I'm like, bro, go down. He come out, want to do his thing. I think they get him around the 13, the 14 or the 15. Center snap the ball. Go back into the end zone. Mo was able to get it.
most important
Wow.
So
most important positions on the field. There's the center, quarterback, and kicker.
And every time we would get that momentum. And generally when the center snaps the ball over the head, what
Plays
the play
call
ball
for
was.
him.
It was the play for the center.
Every time.
And so YB definitely took advantage of that in that game and beat us down. But that really changed the outcome of the game. shout out to YB for, handling business in that game. YB won that game. We lost. You guys all got the win for that.
What's the score?
I don't think they sent that one in. The next game, three families and nah, it was 20-7. It wasn't that bad, and it should have been way better.
Wasn't that bad.
Like I said, every time, because like Mo was killing them on the run. Like they could. The first run came from the outside. Mo took it, cut him up, ran it all the way down. He did it a couple times, but like I said, we had an off day at the center. Not even hating on my guy because that wasn't his position. He was doing what he could do. But Peanut didn't show up for that game. So the next game we had three families in 404. You guys all took 404. No one believed in three families. Even though that they've been showing that, they can be formidable against certain teams.
Certain teams.
Yeah. And unfortunately, 404 was not able to blow them out to take over this game, even with Trey, But they beat them 13-6. That was enough.
Who beat who?
404 beat three families 13-6. Then the next game you had the Crew at Big Swamp. Angelo and Billy took the Crew. Dwayne took Big Swamp. Our center arrived, Dwayne.
That was just for pickup, right, Dwayne?
Our center arrived. This was a mercifully blowout beatdown. 20-0.
He said them DBs leaving their spot.
Huh?
The gamer MOX said that DBs leaving their spot. I'm talking about the previous game.
Yeah, so okay, I didn't want to go there, but since you brought it up, I'm not understanding what kind of defense that they were thinking about. On one of the plays, Rook was on the outside, and it was one-on-one coverage. And at the snap of the ball, the DB ran to the middle to help out in the middle of the field. We were inside the 20. So that was an easy, I'm just going to pitch it over to the Rook. And he just skated on in the end zone. Happened twice. 3 times. I'm sorry, 3 times. 2 times. No, twice. Happened twice.
Wow.
Both times the Rook. Both times he went in the end zone.
Wow.
So I didn't get that. But nonetheless, yeah, they afterwards we adjusted, talked about it. They understood. That's why Big Swamp caught that massive beatdown. Next game on the schedule was so Dwayne, you took that L all by yourself. Next game was Rare Form and Three Families. All of you guys took Rare Form. This was a little grudge match. This was Quan and Bryce going back against Justin and Caleb, having played for both teams. So technically, this was three families playing. But Rare Form was having none of that. So I'm sorry, I'm live on my podcast. So Rare Form won that game 14-0. Okay. Next up, we had Big Swamp and New Jack. You and Billy took New Jack. Dwayne took.
Dwayne said he ain't that good.
Dwayne took New Jack also. There was really not a lot to see there. New Jack beat them 26-6. Next game we had Outsiders and Rare Form. This was an anticipated matchup. Rare Form had not beaten Outsiders in like a couple years since a 5th down in a brawl for it all in 2024. And Outsiders have dominated and have been on the roll. You went out on the limb. Well, not on a limb, but you were all by yourself. You took Rare Form. Billy and Dwayne decided to take Outsiders. And this game went into overtime. And Outsiders scored a total of 0 points in this game.
Really?
And Rare Form put up 2.
Wow.
And won this in a battle, 2-0.
Is that right?
Yes. It was an intense battle back and
Wow.
forth.
Okay.
You know, I mean, it wasn't a bad game. It was just both teams really wanted it, and but both defenses wanted it more. So Rare Form pulled it off. You picked Outsiders.
You and Billy picked
You and
Outsiders.
Billy. And then next game there was New Jack and Outsiders. You guys all picked New Jack. New Jack did not run away with this game like people thought. Outsiders, whatever they didn't do against Rare Form, they decided we were going to do it in this game against New Jack. And so this was a back and forth contest as well. And it came down to 1 point. That vaunted extra point.
Mm-hmm.
And New Jack took this game 14-13. So Outsiders lost 2 close heartbreakers. And then the last game of the day, which was the makeup game, we had New Jack and Rare Form. And right before this game happened, we had a serious medical situation. One of our players, Caleb, went down on the sideline. We had to call the ambulance, and he was rushed off to the hospital where he ended up being in there a week because it wasn't just simple dehydration. So prayers out for him. He's recovered. He's back home.
Okay.
He's getting better. But I stopped to pause that to say that, sometimes I've seen a lot of situations where players are scared. Well, players will not go and get treatment because of an ambulance bill. And I'll tell people that, I don't know how much people have put out there, but this is a situation that we probably could have prevented Caleb from ever playing football again and not being Caleb as we know him now. And so we just can't take our health so lightly that we're let a ambulance bill prevent us from going to get what we need.
Right.
Because he was in a very bad space. So, just think about your guys. Think about your health, especially when you get out here at Brawl or anywhere. It's 90-degree heat. Think about how often, unfortunately, it's become far too often that we see these athletes collapsing in high school on the field and dying. And it's not that it's heat exhaustion that they're dying from. It's from the underlying things that were happening before that they did not take care of themselves. You can't come out there and having eaten in 93-degree heat and play a couple of games, Miko. You can't come out here and not hydrate. The day of is too late. It's already done. If you chugging back water and Gatorade, it's done. It happened to me before I knew about anything in the game in Brawl for it all. Me and Amos were playing 7-man, and I took one step beside him and just collapsed, and the team had to carry me off the field, and I was done. I didn't know.
It happened to Sauce in our 4-4 game.
Huh?
In our 4-4 game, it happened to Sauce.
Oh, Sauce. Yeah. So it's just like,
and we brought him back to health.
Yeah, take better care of yourselves, guys. And again,
And then they won with his catch.
With Caleb, there was an extra situation that had he not went, it could have been different, and he would have never known. So I just tell people, if you got to go be David Johnson, do whatever, but don't not go to the hospital because you're scared of a bill.
Right.
Because
it's real.
You won't be here, and the bill will. So, but anyway, moving into that last game. New Jack, took it to him. They also, in addition to losing Caleb, they lost their starting quarterback.
What happened to him?
He got hit in the previous game, and, he drove down on the field. They took the touchdown back, but he couldn't go anymore, so he only played one drive. And then they knew star wide receiver got a hamstring injury, so he also came out of the game. So they were down their top 3 people in all the positions. So
Really, though.
New Jack took full advantage of that and beat them 22-6.
Wow.
So on that side of the day, Angelo, you kind of did a little bit better. Dwayne, you came in with a respectable 6-3. Billy, you were 7-2, and Angelo, you were 8-1. So
So I'm still up one.
yeah, so good week, good week. But now we come down to the last week of the season, and I went through and updated every week. I just forgot to do the totals, but it's there.
I'm sure about to ask.
Yeah,
Going to these picks.
let's see.
What's the records though?
So you are 7-1, 8, 6-2, 4-2, 4-2, 8-0, 6-3, 8-1, 6-4. Billy is 4-4, 7-1, 3-3, 3-3, 6-3, 7-1, 8-2, 7-2. So Billy's right on your heels. Dwayne is no need to talk about.
Yeah, sound like I'm still up though.
Yeah, you're still up. Billy should probably catch you this week. But Dwayne has went ahead and retired his season.
Things are back to normal.
So this week,
John Dwayne did last season was ridiculous. Knew that wasn't coming back, Dwayne.
We had a lot of changing in the season.
Oh yeah, that John you did last season was a phenomenon.
all right. So starting out this week, we have.
Now get a record, everybody record before we go into the week.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. The standings, the current standings.
Yeah.
Current standings are. New Jack is 7-0. They have 3 games to play this week. OTF is number 2 in that division at 5-2. They also have 3 games to play this week. Fully Loaded is 3rd in that division at 5-3. LOZ is 4th in that division at 4-4. Tied with Raiders for 5th at 4-4. Three Families is 6th at 3-5. Tied with 4-4 at 7th at 3-5. Tied, and then in 8th place it is the Big Swamp Bucks at 2-6. Over in the other division, Rare Form is in first place at 5-2. They have 3 games this week. One Up is in second place at 5-3. Tied with Outsiders at third place at 5-3. Tied with Shockwave in fourth place at 5-3. In fifth place at 3-4 is YB. Tied with and they have 3 games this week. In sixth place is Georgia Elite at 3-5. In seventh place, tied with Georgia Elite at 3-5 is The Crew. And in 8th place is at 0-8 is Life of Sin. So Life of Sin and Big Swamp have been officially eliminated from the playoffs. Everyone else can still make it. Everyone else can still make it. With help. With help. Well, no. Because I believe both teams in last place, if they win out, they'll make it because of who they play.
Will it tiebreaker? It'll be tiebreaker though, right? There's gonna be some tiebreakers for sure.
Well,
That go through the P. We're gonna be some.
yeah,
Everybody technically everybody's still alive except for 2 teams. Everybody's still alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody alive for 2 teams.
Okay. Interesting.
And you had a little bit of help. You're right. So now we'll start the day with Big Swamp at 404. Dwayne will go
404.
first since there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, it's unanimous.
Next up, we have LOZ at 4-4. At 4-4.
Uh-oh. That's gonna be interesting. And LOZ is 4-4 and 4-4 is 3-5. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting matchup.
Dwayne, we'll let you go ahead and go first.
Playoff worthy. It's a playoff worthy matchup right here. 4-4. And LOZ's record is 4-4. 4-4's record is 3-5.
Who are you going with, Lo?
Wouldn't you like to know, Billy?
Yeah, I'm about to find out.
Dwayne's taking 4-4.
Wayne's taking 4-4. So,
Billy.
yeah, Billy.
Why me? I need to catch up.
So he gets the first round, the right of first refusal.
I'm going to go with a LOZ upset.
Okay. He went with LOZ.
Because I know Lowe's going 4-4.
I'm not mad at that pick. I mean,
I'm at. That was actually gonna be my pick.
Damn it.
I mean, I guess
From what I saw
technically,
Sunday,
hey, Dwayne, if
or
you
2
were to
weeks
win
ago.
out and they were to lose, you possibly could catch up in both sides. You know, it's possible. Dwayne, who'd you go with? I mean, I'm sorry, Lo.
I'm sticking with LOZ though. I like what I saw,
Okay.
and I don't know. It's an early game for 4-4. They're already short.
Okay. Next up, so Dwayne, you
But that's their second game.
Picking with Swamp Bucks anymore? They playing Billy. OTF.
They're playing me.
Oh yeah,
I think OTF across the board.
yeah.
You sure? You guys can pick Swamp Bucks. It's okay.
Next up, we have and I'm gonna make logo first.
Okay.
We have OTF
Well, I already went first.
at LOZ.
OTF at LOZ.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going.
And I ain't gonna lie, we don't do it, but if we had a comeback player of the year, he would definitely be on LOZ this season. PJ has come back from injury and has really put on the show. Shout out to little PJ out there with LOZ. He's been making plays every week. So if we gave out a comeback player of the award, PJ, you would win it, but we don't, so you won't.
Damn.
Let me answer.
Angela had to phone a friend.
I'm going. Now, when you switch my jump back, it won't let me respond to messages. I got to switch the jump back. It wouldn't let me respond to nothing. I'm going OTF.
Oh.
I can't read the comments. What's John saying? You know, he's always entertaining. Who Dwayne picked?
Next up, okay, we got New Jack. Y'all all picking New Jack, okay. Well, Dwayne, are you gonna try to make up a game? 3 families.
So who did I pick that last game?
You and Billy picked the OTF.
Dwayne picked
Dwayne
LOZ.
picked LOZ.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's picking 3 families in this one.
Who they playing?
Yeah,
New
okay.
Jack.
Nice try.
Everybody picking New Jack, I meant.
Yeah.
Okay, next up we have, interesting. Georgia Raiders at 3 families.
That is interesting.
Raiders, who's the quarterback?
Right.
What's 3 families' record?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Hey, John, if y'all look at anything like y'all did a couple weeks ago, I wouldn't doubt it now. I'm going Raiders.
Really?
I am.
If DJ's the starting quarterback?
I mean, honestly, DJ and Three Families quarterback play almost the exact same.
Well, DJ played with Three Families when they
that's why.
were. What was the team, Dwayne?
Well, the quarterback they got now,
Fly by night.
DJ. They play the
Fly
exact
by
same.
night.
They play the exact same way.
Yeah.
They do a bunch of running around, try to. That's all they, what a whole lot of quarterbacking going on.
So Lowe went with Raiders. Billy?
I'm gonna go Raiders. They're gonna bounce back.
Dwayne, you going with Three Families? Okay, next up we have
Excuse me.
New Jack.
I have a
Fully
bone
loaded.
pick with you.
Dwayne, you going with
Fully loaded.
Okay.
Billy, you said fully loaded.
I did.
Billy said fully loaded.
Okay. I can. Okay. Sounds like Billy
I think
know
Billy,
what I know.
Billy hopeful.
Billy know what I know. He know the secrets.
Is that right?
Well,
KT not gonna be there.
Inside information. The next game is Fully Loaded at Georgia Raiders.
Fully loaded.
I got fully loaded as well. Dwayne got the Raiders.
You know how much junk he go talk if he come back and win all of his picks. Excuse me.
That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
And then their third game of the day, New Jack and YB.
Who you got, Billy? Since you got all this inside information, I want to hear this.
I'm going New Jack.
Oh, okay. This potentially could be an interesting game with if YB has everybody with MS, with the MIS crew over there.
Mm-hmm.
This potentially could be an interesting game. But, we're going to go with the safe bet, which is New Jack. But it's an interesting game.
Dwayne, YB?
Yeah, well, this could be a way you could turn things around right here.
Yeah, that if you take that, and I mean, you do have your picks are winnable. It's not like you got a bunch of okay, let's see. So on the other side, that's field 1. We'll go over to field 2. Also, it's looking like we will actually have to stay there for the playoffs. Anderson was back online, but then they were doing some work under it, and then the sewage pipes bust. So the grass fields is, you be playing in a bunch of ish if you went out there. So
Yeah, not interested in that.
yeah. Okay, so on the next field, opening up the day, we have the most anticipated matchup of the year. The biggest game of the season. Shockwave at the Crew.
Shockwave.
Billy, this is a 9:00 game.
Shockwave. That's when they play their best.
No, that's not. So, Dwayne, you're going with the Crew. I appreciate the support. You're not gonna. I thought you were trying to catch up.
Nah.
Will your center show up?
That's the best time to bet against yourself. Billy, One Up or Shockwave?
I'm gonna go one up.
Now, how you gonna take One Up and we beat One Up? Beat them unmercifully.
That was lucky.
That won't luck. We beat them, beat them down.
I think Shockwave's old quarterback wants revenge on him.
Imagine that.
Okay, next game we have the Crew at Outsiders.
Outsiders.
Outsiders just went 0-2.
Outsiders.
They're falling apart.
Outsiders.
They lost 2 games by 3 points.
Listen, in my next
Outsiders.
part,
And you going 1 up, lucky cap. Yeah, you don't take 1 up. It's cool.
okay, Rare Form at YB. What?
I'm gonna go YB.
Huh?
Yeah,
I'm going YB.
No, that was the Crew and Outsiders.
Outsiders.
Yeah.
Dwayne ready to make a move, man.
You should have picked us against you. Yeah. I mean, you picked us last week and we won. So next up, One Up and Outsiders.
Outsiders. Dwayne going opposite, Billy. Who you got? I got Outsiders. Who you got?
Really?
Outsiders 1 up.
I need to catch up, so I'm gonna go one up.
You've had no faith in One Up, Angelo.
I picked him a couple times.
I don't think so.
I have.
Yeah, he probably picked him against Life of Sin in them.
Oh, you picked them twice against LOZ and 3 Families.
I told you I picked him a couple times.
Okay. Next up is
Who did Dwayne pick?
Dwayne picked One Up.
Okay, it's just me on Outsiders.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Next game. Next game is YB and Rare Form.
You got some good games this last week, man. This last week gonna be interesting. This whole playoff break gonna be the whole
This
thing gonna shake this thing up.
yeah.
So YB in Rare Form.
YB and Rare Form.
I'm gonna go YB.
You got Dwayne. So, James, the quarterback is he out from his injury, or was it just that day?
Who?
Rare Form. Was it a serious injury?
I don't believe so. I don't anticipate him not playing Sunday, especially with the extra week of rest. But I have not garnered that information from them.
I'm going Rare Form.
Okay.
You know, there's some Rare Form, some XYBs on Rare Form.
Yeah.
They want to make. I'm sure they want to prove a point. Billy went YB.
Billy went YB.
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne.
That is correct.
You ain't gonna pick Rare Form YB.
I mean, Dwayne, you got to just pick something opposite of Angelo if you want to even get close to catching up.
Y'all both y'all both went YB.
So that means you go change your pick and go with the Crew versus Shockwave. Okay.
You keep reaching, James.
Next, OTF and Rare Form.
I got I think it's gonna be a good game too.
Mm-hmm.
The opposite of what I picked. This is normally around the time where if it was Georgia Smoke, I know they would blow it. And both of them got 3 games, huh? Is this game number 2 or 3?
This is game number 2 for Rare Form.
3 for us.
3 for OTF.
And who did OTF play the first 2 games? Did I pick them?
You picked OTF in both of their games.
All right, so I'm taking Rare Form in this one.
Okay.
They're going to lose one of the 3.
And Dwayne got OTF. Okay. Next game up, we have YB and Life of Sin.
YB.
You going Life of Sin for their first win?
What?
Life of Sin gets their first win of the season, according to Dwayne. But you wouldn't pick the Crew over Shockwave. Okay. Life of Sin at Georgia Elite.
Man. This potentially could be a good game, too. I'm going Georgia Elite, though. Life of Sin. Life of Sin 2-0, Dwayne? That what you said?
I got GE.
One more after this, I think. We don't know the total.
That's a lot, Dwayne. Let me see. That week you was 3 games behind them. That week, that's 4.
There you go. Don't count. Let's go. Life of Sin 2-0. Let's go.
6, 7.
Who
8,
you got,
9,
Billy?
10,
I said GE.
11.
Oh, okay.
12, 13. You like 13
Crazy.
games back. And you said GE, Billy.
I got G.
All right. Last game of the day. Rare Form at Georgia Elite.
Wow.
Now the question is, can Caleb last 3 games again?
Everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
After going through what he went through.
Who you got, Billy?
It's a tough one. I'm going to go with GE.
Okay. Interesting. improvement with GE.
I heard. And GE playing for their playoff lives in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Man. This Rare Form's third game. I think I picked them to win the other. What side bracket Rare Form on? Ours. What side they on?
Rare form. They're on the opposite side.
Dang. Billy got GE. I got. Man, G just don't be knowing what they gonna do, man. But give me shucks. give me G.
So then that
Wayne
means
got
Dwayne,
rare
you going
form.
with rare form?
Take rare form.
Okay. That's digging.
Who'd you pick low?
GE.
No, man, take
Billy,
rare
you
form.
have rare form going 0-3. Dwayne, you have rare form going 1-2. And Low, you have them going 2-1.
We trying to get that number 2 spot.
All right, let me save this. Okay. So that's what we got for this week. Last and final week of the season. Some interesting games that are definitely gonna make determinations of who makes the playoff. And just remember, the top 2 teams from each division advance to the playoff and receive a playoff bye. The remaining 8 teams will be lumped together. The remaining teams will be pushed together and will take the top 8 regardless of division. How the tiebreakers work for those who are going to conveniently forget next week. If it's 2 teams, we take head-to-head. If there are 3 or more teams, if one team has beaten all the teams they've tied with, then they will win head-to-head. If they have not beaten or played all of the teams that they are tied with, then we will go by point differential as the first tiebreaker. Yeah, so the top 12 teams advance to the playoffs.
Out of how many?
Out of
17?
16.
16?
Started with 18, but of course, because of the 2 mergers, it took us to 16.
16. So 4 teams won't make it.
Yeah.
2 already.
So you're saying Life of Sin.
Uh-huh.
Who was that other one? Swamp Bucks. The Crew.
No, everybody else has a chance to make it.
And
Oh, Billy just picking
3
up.
families. Is that what you're saying?
He said he started out with the Crew, James. You hear that disrespect?
Okay. Okay.
Coach Nash, what up, man? He said, brawl for it all be interesting. For sure. With the 17 ladies in the building.
So, we'll get over there. Shall we wrap? So that's all we got for the season this week. Hopefully we will be able to have concessions out there for you this week. But
hopefully,
because the previous week people were parked along the sides where they weren't supposed to be parked at, and cars got hit and reported. The last week when we was out there, Cobb County decided to come out, and then they wanted to start nitpick, and so they nitpicked about the vendor. The policy is they can't have vendors out there selling food. You have to pre-order food. So,
can we cook our own food?
Huh?
Can we have a grill and cook our own food?
We'll have an answer tomorrow, and we'll know for sure. But once again, this is what happens when you don't follow directions. Consequences come out later, and rules get pulled out that you never knew about. But yeah, anyway, so that's what we got for the season. On to that, we're good to go. Let me save all those picks, so that we don't have to watch this podcast and re-get them. Moving right along from that, okay, man. When I tell you it's not one thing, it's another. Had to have a conference call with Henry County today about the facility.
Mm-hmm.
Told me I had to have 6 police officers out there.
God.
Between 6 and 8 police officers. And I'm
Really?
Yes. That's what they said today on the Zoom. And I'm like, but we've never had police officers before, not even in Henry County. And they said, yeah, well, let me back up. First, I had to fill out a special events permit to have this tournament because it's over the capacity of teams that you can have for a regular tournament. So now with the special event permit, now it was telling me I needed between 6 and 8 police officers. And I'm like, but these people know each other. It said, yeah, but you might have people that decide they want to do things on the field that might not be legal in Georgia. Those were the exact words they said. And so there has to be someone monitoring that. And then they said, and also the parking lots. So I'll let you guys know now that the police will be out there and you're going to go. They said they will be making an arrest if you're caught with any essence of the earth or any Kool-Aid that's not zero proof. Well, you won't go to jail for the zero proof, but you'll be kicked out. But they are planning to take people in for, any grass that's not attached to the field. So you've been warned. There will be signs out there. But these people come with a lot of crazy. We've lost 3 food vendors because they have to be inspected by the Henry County Fire Department and some of the food vendors from out of state, and they have to have a Henry County inspection. Wow. It's a lot of change. It's a lot of things going on over here. We really got to arguing when they told me I had to have 2 maintenance people per field.
What?
And we have 6 fields.
The hell?
Today. So I am, diligently going back and forth with them. But I can tell you, even if we're able to reduce the number of police, don't bring that stuff out there. Because they've told me, and I told you, and if they come to me, I'm going to say, do what you got to do. They've been warned.
You have 2 maintenance persons
the
per field.
Friday block schedule is out for Brawl for It All. Just to address some of the questions, how come Friday's schedule can be made and the rest of them can't? That's very simple. The high school girls have met their format capacity, and all 12 have paid in full. So we don't have to worry about who's going to be there because they will be there. So that was easy to do their format because we knew. Hold on. Is Ziggy going to be?
They pay on time.
Okay. We were making picks and they needed evidence to make their decision. Okay.
Don't count on it. That's why I would say don't count.
Okay. So if y'all pick Ziggy, Georgia Raiders thinking Ziggy was gonna be quarterback, he won't be.
Shit.
So yeah, we'll start off Friday with our high school girls. We actually had to move the games up an hour because we ran out of time because Friday is actually jam-packed. So we'll start off at 11 a.m. on fields 1, 2, and 3 with high school girls. We have Next Up South versus yours truly, Renegade.
Hey,
Lowe will be out there with his ladies.
Absolutely.
Then on field 2, we have Lady Raiders Elite Ghosts versus Next Up North. And then on field 3, we have Rockdale Lady Black, which is our very own Lindsay, against Lady Elite Raiders Venom. And then Keyshawn from New Jack will be making his debut at 12 on field 1 versus Lights Out, which is coached by the old Light and Tight women's staff. Then we have Carolina United. Some of you may know Mr. Brent Fisher and his crew coming down with their young ladies, facing up against Gwinnett Havoc. And then on field 3, we have our 2-time defending champion Crucial, which will be facing off against Lindsay from APOC and her second team, the Rockdale Lady Red.
Wow.
And then at 1 o'clock, we have Venom versus Next Up South on field 1. Then on field 2, we have Next Up North versus Lindsay's other team, Rockdale Lady Black. And then at 1 o'clock on field 3, Angelo, you'll be back in action against Lady Raiders Elite Ghost. And then we'll close out the high school division at 2 o'clock. On field 1, we'll have Lady Rockdale Lady Red versus Lights Out. In the middle field, we'll have on field 2, we have Keyshawn Rush Hour versus Brent Fisher and Carolina United. And then on field 3, we'll have Georgia Gwinnett Havoc versus Crucial. So our high school division will start at 11. It'll wrap up around 3 o'clock. At 3:30, we'll move over to our 5-man non-contact division. We have the teams there, but not the we just have the game times. We haven't put the team names in yet because registration closes on Sunday. And then at 4:40 and 5:15, we'll bring in our 5 women non-contact. And then between 5:50 and 7:30, we'll have our playoffs for 5s. And then at 7:30, we will start up our co-ed back on field 1, 2, and 3. And co-ed will run from 7:30 till 10:30. So Friday, this is why we had to move to Friday. We got a lot going on. And so, and then of course on sometime next week, I will get the Saturday and Sunday schedule together, which will be our 8-man and 7, 8-man, 8 women, and 7-man. And then the high school playoffs. And then the
So on Monday.
No. I said sometime next week.
Yeah, Monday.
I said sometime next week, after Monday.
Okay, Monday night.
No, it will not be Monday night. It will not. It can't be because, again, some people are going to register on Sunday night. Some people are going to drop out on Sunday night. For the people that contacted me on Monday and asked, can you get in? The answer is no. I'm not letting you in. I can't do it. Not going to do it. It's over. So whatever happened, your payment system failed, you thought you sent something, I apologize. We just canceled 5 women contact and 5-man contact today. Not enough people registered. Not even gonna wait and waste our time because we have to get our refs lined up, especially for Friday in the daytime. So we had to move forward. We had to turn the schedule into them because they count the number of teams to make sure we didn't lie.
Wow.
Yeah, it's different out there. But nonetheless, we're excited. We're ready for it. Make sure you guys are hydrating for Sunday. It's going to be in the 90s once again. And getting yourselves prepared and conditioned for Brawl. This is it. Sunday's the last day to pay your registration. So if you haven't paid yet, get it in. Yeah. If there are any referees that are maybe watching that are interested in reffing, make sure you complete the referee interest form. It's posted on my page on 5 Stars, Facebook, social media, as well as our Instagram and Facebook.
You're right.
Do you have any 8-man teams that are fully paid?
What'd you say, Billy? My bad.
No, I was just wondering if you have any 8-man teams fully paid.
Say it again.
Do you have any 8-man teams fully paid?
Yeah, several. And we have some that are fully unpaid. And then we have some that have partially paid. So, yeah. But the deadline is 11:59 on Sunday. All the teams in this room are accounted for. It's a part, LOL, like, dang, how many rules they have. Oh, you can go on Henry County website and read them. They list them. It is a park, but I think people have this misnomer about what's allowed at a park. If you research the rules of most parks, they're going to tell you can't have alcohol or weed. I don't know too many that say you can. Mm-hmm. They might not enforce the rule in local parks, but it is a park. And when you rent them out and you look at those applications that you have to agree to the terms and conditions on, it says no alcohol, no weed. And on this particular one, they highlighted it to make sure I knew it. So.
But they didn't say meth.
Probably not.
Oh, well, that's all we got for tonight.
Okay.
Can't think of anything else. Yeah.
Good to go. All right. Well, this weekend should be very interesting. I mean, the way the schedule's broken out, man, you're really not gonna know what until the end of the day. So this should be very interesting. Your phone gonna be blowing up by 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
Listen.
The folk gonna want to know what's up.
Just go ahead and update it during the day.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good weekend, man. I mean, with all these teams still active, and then a lot of them playing each other. But the one thing for certain, Billy, is that when James asked us a few weeks ago about who were gonna be in different spots, it didn't take long. Those different spots definitely happened.
Gone.
Right, I was telling you.
Also, if you have a food truck and are interested in working abroad for it all, please complete the vendor application. But understand this, you do have to get your truck inspected by Henry County Fire and Rescue Department. And there is a special permit fee to have that vendor truck inspected. And they've always made it known that they're going to pop up during the tournament to make sure we do not have any unauthorized vehicles out there. So don't hit me up if you got a tent. We're not interested. But yeah.
Okay. Any
non-food vendors, we do have space. Apparel, clothing, sports, things. We do have availability for designated vendors. Don't apply if you know I don't want you. Don't send nobody to apply on your behalf.
Zoo.
Dwayne.
Where is Pike County?
Huh?
I mean, a barbecue man who has a permit in Henry County.
And it has to be within the last 6 months. You see?
The permit.
This is what they got to pay to get inspected.
Wow.
And then, what's this page? They have a special section for food trucks, and they got to go through all this and got that license and be licensed here. And it was just all of this craziness.
I can believe it, though. In Henry County. That don't surprise me.
And it's all because the youth tackle football.
I can see that.
A lot of the things that's happening in Henry County specifically, but a few other, but they told us today it's because of what has happened with youth flag football.
He's in Lovejoy, so he needs to reach out there, coach.
And then when they found out that I was having high school, they was like, "Oh, wait a minute, we got." I'm like, "Listen, These are girls
Right.
playing flag football.
Right.
It's not that type of party.
Right.
You know, so I got to go down and have a meeting with the police tomorrow. It's crazy.
Wow. I see it though. You said youth tackle football.
Billy out there karate chopping kids because his child not getting starting playing time. You know,
Just like Kramer.
Yeah, I see that. I see that real easy.
but we got like 3 straight weeks of some good football coming up.
For sure.
This week is jockeying for position. Next week is for a title. Next week after that is for a bigger title.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we about to be playing some
Right.
football.
Got 3
down
weeks
here.
of real straight up football, for sure.
Condition, rest, stretch, eat properly.
Good deal, man. Well, there it is, man. Week 5, we're up. We're up, man. It's the final week of the season. We're gonna see. We're gonna ride on 12 out of 16, man. It's gonna be real interesting, man. So everybody do what they're supposed to do this week. Stay hydrated. It's gonna be hot. As we conclude week 5 of season 14, 5-Star Sports. James, we good? Are the high school girls playing for money too? Was the question just posted.
High school girls are not allowed to play for money.
Right, I didn't think so.
You won't have a team if you get caught playing for money. I can't even make a donation, a monetary donation to the school that wins without them getting in trouble.
There you go.
Amateur athletes can't be paid.
All right. Copy that.
Unless they're in college.
Good deal. Billy, you good? Got anything?
Nah, we good. Looking forward to this second place.
Second place. Okay, yeah.
You got to go through another team, Billy, that's fighting for second place.
And
Billy said no
Anything you
problem.
want to say about that, to that team while they listening?
thank you. Come again.
NIL.
Not, yeah, these are not those kids. These are not those kids.
I guess he's saying they NIL, they do get money in high school.
Not these kids, though.
Gotcha. Okay. Good deal. All right, man. ATL Flag Football Podcast, 5-Star Sports. Next week, man, we're going to be talking playoffs, playoff edition. Who's alive? Here we go. We out. Peace.